Hi, good afternoon. Greetings, everybody. I'm sitting here with Mr. TriForce Johnson, who himself is a force in video gaming and world renowned. I met this gentleman yesterday, and he blew me away with his personality and his vision. I'm going to ask him a couple of questions. Mr. Johnson, who are you? Who's TriForce Johnson?
As you guys already know, my name is TriForce Johnson. I'm the CEO and founder of our Guinness World Record winning eSports team. eSports is organized competitive gaming with an infrastructure to promote players in a competitive gaming space. It is reaching a $1 billion market, and it's all over the world. And it's going to replace sports in the immediate future. So that's what I do. That's the organization that I have, and pretty much.
Wow, that's powerful. And how did you come to this point in your life?
Well, I'm the son of Jamaican immigrants. My parents are from Jamaica. Well, actually, I'm from Jamaica myself. I'm an African, born in Jamaica, raised here in the United States. I've come a long way. My family has gone through a lot of trials and tribulations and turmoil. My mother's passed, my father's ill. So I'm trying to do my best to make something of myself based on the sacrifices that they've put out for me. Gone through school like everybody else, and then I just always had a love for video games, and I want to try to push something in video games, and I found myself in this video game industry. But I'm a competitor. I have 6 Guinness World Records. I'm going for my 7th one. But right now I'm trying to focus on the management of my organization and helping my branded organization in other areas of the world. We've established ourselves in the United States, but I want to get more in touch with my people back in Jamaica and my people on the motherland of Africa, and kind of represent them.
Yes.
In that space, because we definitely need representation in that space. We are underrepresented and we are underdeveloped in the esports industry when it comes to people of African descent. So I've come a long way, but I have a longer way to go.
Now, what I find interesting. I found your story very interesting and powerful, and so I want you to go into a little bit more of what is your story? What inspired you to start video gaming? What drives you every day to do what you do?
I don't want to lose. It's just that simple. I don't want to lose. I don't know any other leaders at my capacity in this industry. I'm one of the few. I'm not saying I'm the only one. I'm not. There are definitely other leaders in the capacity, but our team is the most winning esports team in the world. We've been on multiple continents, and we have helped influence and developed the esports market in various areas around the world. We've held so many different champions in gaming, and I think that helps push gamers, people of African descent gamers like us, to want to forward in that industry, and I want to do everything I can to help them. So in terms of my story has just begun. It's definitely not ended. We have done so many things with Time Magazine, MTV, CNN. I've done stuff with Nintendo, like I said, Guinness World Record. We've been in mainstream media in the United States, international, and so forth. And we want to continue to give that. We want to continue to push that narrative so that we can contribute our point in the esports industry for our people, influence, inspire, empower people of African descent to be able to contribute more to the scene. And right now I'm working with guys from the esports, the African Esports Federation. We're looking to build that in Africa. I've worked with people in Jamaica, from TVJ to Cyberbox, people from Clan Pro Circuit, in the Caribbean, the Caribbean Esports Alliance. So that's really my story, but the story continues. I have a long way to go. I look young, but I'm actually old, but I still have a long way to go before we really get any real footprint in there. But with what we've done with Empire Arcadia over the decade plus, we have a nice, good footing and foundation. So it's only about pushing forward.
Wow. Pushing forward. Now, if you're pushing forward, then you must have a vision, a clear vision as to where you're going as you move forward. What's your vision?
Our vision, from a global standpoint, is to be the Manchester United for esports. You know, the dynasty team. Or for those who are not into world football and you understand baseball, we're like the Yankees of baseball. In fact, we have a similar history to the Yankees. The organization, Empire Arcadia, was created out of the Bronx. We've won more video game tournaments than any other esports team in the world, certified and accredited by Guinness. And we continue to go. Like the Yankees, we're restructuring so that we can get ready for the future games in esports and become a powerhouse once again. So for us, we gotta just focus on that. And our vision is to help the industry and become a historical figure industry that helped esports become the titan or the juggernaut for technology and entertainment. We want esports to eclipse sports, movies, films, any other forms of entertainment in technology in the entire world. And it will. It definitely will.
I believe you. I'm one who believes in the power of dreams and vision. Now, what in order for you to get to where you're going, you know it's going to take some work.
A lot of work.
It's going to take some effort.
A lot of work, a lot of effort.
What will it take exactly for you to get there?
Blood, sweat, tears, a lot of sacrifice. It's stuff that I'm actually used to. I've sacrificed a lot, lost a lot in my life. I lost a lot of friends. I've lost a lot of members. I lost my wife. I lost my house. I lost a lot of things. But these things this comes with the territory. Visionaries, trailblazers, pioneers always do the groundwork. They lose a lot in the groundwork to make sure that we can push forward. And I know I'm going to lose a lot more, and that's fine. I'm well aware of the sacrifices, but I need to push further. I need to create alliances with other people who are of similar vision to help get people of African descent a seat at the table in terms of the economic development and the prosperity of the esports industry. So ultimately, I think I'm confident we're gonna do it. It just requires time. I hope I do it in the next 10 years. I don't want to be an old man when I see this thing blow up. I want to be able to enjoy some of it, all the sacrifice I'm doing. It would be nice for me to at least enjoy a good 5 years of it, before I move on to going to Africa and building economic infrastructures that advance African people, especially melanated African people. This is not about just helping our people, it's about advancing our people. There's a big thing that we have a big problem about Pan-Africans. We have a lot of rich African people around the world, Pan-Africans around the world. And to be honest with you, all they do is help provide you with the necessary welfare, schooling, the essentials. But these things just help us maintain a certain level, keep our head right above water. But it doesn't advance us. I want to be a leader who helps advance our people. I don't want to keep our head above water. I want to build boats in the water. I want to build cruise ships in the water. I want to build islands in the water where we can thrive on the water. I don't want to just keep our head above water.
Wow, that is indeed clear. There's a lot of clarity. Now, as we close this, there are a lot of young people and a lot of people rather who are going to be watching this this interview as they read the blog. What advice do you have for people like yourself who have you've made quite a few sacrifices? You said you've lost quite a bit, but you persist. What message do you have for young people or anyone who may want, like you, to push on and achieve their dream?
My mother and my father, they say two things about me. My father calls me a very ambitious person, and my mother says I'm a vainglorious person. And both of these things are true. Like Bob Marley, my riches is not found in money. I actually don't care about money, not like that. I understand the importance of money, but I do not make money I don't make money a priority in my life where that's the end goal. That's exactly where I need to be. I have to have money. That's the end goal. Money is a byproduct. Money is a byproduct of work. So if you work, you'll get money. It's about what I do with that money. It's the same philosophy I have with my video game team. It's not about winning, it's about what you do with that win. So I want to do things that are etched in history so people remember me for my deeds and the constructive, the productive, and the prosperity that comes from what I do, not only for the world and all of its inhabitants, but for my people, my African brothers and sisters around the world. That is very important for me. So I have to focus on getting these things done. I need to create. That's what fuels me. Doing things that are positive, that makes people appreciate the work. I don't want to go on a tangent, but you ever notice how the world has changed? Bad guys do things in the world and get praised for the bad things that they do. People show off, boast about the bad things they do. But when you talk about the good things you do, everyone goes, oh, he's egocentric, he's not modest, he shows off about the good things he's doing. He shouldn't be talking about the good things they're doing. So let me get this straight. We should promote the negative things that's done. We should promote all of that, and then we should be modest about the good things that we do. Nah. If I'm an egotistical maniac for talking about me doing charities, helping to build schools, using technology to advance our people, taking pride in our advancement in industries, building economic infrastructures in the Caribbean, Latin America, the United States, and Africa so our people can thrive, then I'm the most egotistical, narcissistic person you will ever meet. Because I'm all for that. I'm all for showing off the positive things that help uplift, empower, and inspire our people. I'm all for it. And I am not apologetic. 100, no apology whatsoever in that capacity.
Okay, folks, there you have it. The unabashed, unapologetic TriForce Johnson.
Straight to the grave and beyond.
I think you will be hearing much more from this young man. I am honored to have met him yesterday, and I'm glad to have him on the George Project.
You guys tune into the George Project, man. He's covering a lot of good stuff.
Thank you.
No problem.